victory, new American anti-female genital mutilation law in the United States of America. So there is a new American anti-FGM law that closes religious and cultural loopholes. This is, everyone was concerned about the events of January 6th. Well, something very good happened the day after. On January 7th, 2021, the United States tightened the ban on the, quote, abhorrent practice of female genital mutilation, aka FGM, attempting to end the ancient ritual that million girls worldwide endure. By voting the, quote, Stop FGM Act into law, federal authorities can increase the maximum jail sentence for those who perform FGM from 5 to 10 years. The new law closes loopholes, extending the span of punishable offenses relating to FGM. The law specifies that, quote, Congress has the affirmative power to prohibit this conduct. Part of the law in Section 3C reads, quote, it shall not be a defense to a prosecution under this section that female genital mutilation is required as a matter of religion, custom, tradition, ritual, or standard practice, end quote. A legal expert on FGM with the global rights group Equality Now, Divya Srinivasan, advises that the new law will help the U.S. government persuade other countries to act. Quote, ending FGM is part of the U.S. foreign policy, so it's important for their credibility that they have strong laws themselves, she added.
Okay, when you say FGM, you have to understand that a lot of people have no idea what FGM is, so you have to be a little bit more like...
I said in the beginning, female genital mutilation, repeatedly.
So then, so why is people still asking? Okay, I can't pay attention to everything, guys. I'm doing like four or five things at the same time right now. Okay, so Susanna already explained. Okay, by the way, if you guys, this is amazing news, and if you guys notice, because of the number of patrons have grown, we managed to cover we brought back our writers, and now we get to cover these stories on our own website, atheistrepublic.com, right? So that's great. We managed to bring back our news section of our website. So thank you for people who are patrons and are supporting us, because we for a while we had to cut that. But look, I like the way we're covering this. I do think that, I don't know who's doing the editing on these articles. These hyperlinks are way too long. I've never seen hyperlinks that are just this full of text. Like, you don't usually do it. Okay.
Can we talk about that later?
No, I just want to, like, it's very well sourced, and like links to all the places where you could see where the news is coming from. So it's all sourced and everything. So it's pretty good, right? And also, let's see what the comments here. Look, we have comment section, and you could comment here. Look at that. That's fantastic. Let's look at some of the comments. What is this? This is so dumb, though. It will be declared unconstitutional again. Hypocrisy doesn't work. Imagining your cultural mutilation of healthy children. Oh, yeah, it's somehow valid, but their mutilation of healthy children is the crime of the century. What a bunch of brain dead, uneducated. What is this talking about? I don't even understand.
They're talking about the hypocrisy of not banning male genital mutilation or male circumcision as well, because see, the person's name is intactivist. That's generally a name for people who are against all form of circumcision, including male genital mutilation. And so they're just end the cutting of all children, you stupid psycho cowards. So they're a little aggressive, but I agree. The cutting of baby males should be banned as well.
Okay, so we agree, but Darwinian atheists, yes, we agree also. Like, we are against male genital mutilation as well as female genital mutilation, of course. But this is progress. Come on, guys. Like, just because you're not getting everything that you want, that means that this is not progress. Are you guys like serious right now? Are you guys being serious right now? This, like, look at this idiot. Like, where's the hypocrisy? It's not hypocrisy for you to be congratulating, making some progress. Like, this is progress, you idiots. I'm gonna Oh my God. Yes, I agree. Male genital mutilation has to be illegal. It has to be banned. It needs to be banned. Like, it should have been illegal
yesterday.
Yes, it's like 1,000 years ago. It should have never been. It should have never been normalized. Doesn't make any, like, it's insane. It's barbaric. You're cutting little babies, and you're like, oh, but this is normal. Yeah, you're insane for even allowing that. Okay, anybody who thinks this is justified in any ways, other than rare medical situations, you're insane. You're insane. You're effed in the head. Okay, of course, cutting babies should be legal, no matter any body parts. Cutting babies, any parts of them should be illegal unless there's medical necessary. Like, very rare situations, of course. But just now that this is happening, you can't see this as progress just because they're not going all the way. God damn it, man! People be
So Gregory is saying this federal anti-FGM law is going to get thrown out again because federal courts already determined that banning genital mutilation is outside the purview of the federal government, only the state governments. So in this article that we wrote on our website, we discuss some of the previous cases in which it was thrown out. Now, I'm no lawyer, but I think the part of the law that says the law specifies that Congress has the affirmative power to prohibit this conduct, I believe that part is actually addressing that factor. And the circumstances regarding why the last one was thrown out was pretty wild. But I would like to highlight the fact that they are saying it shall not be a defense that this genital mutilation is required as a matter of religion, custom, tradition, ritual, or standard practice. So basically, they're saying that this isn't covered under some guise of religious freedom, or which is going to be interesting because if this stands, then this would set the precedent that, well, why is male genital mutilation allowed as a defense under the matter of religion, custom, tradition, ritual, or standard practice itself? So I really hope that this does stand, because then that would set an amazing precedent.
Yes, if you are for banning male genital mutilation, otherwise known as circumcision, they should just call it male genital mutilation, okay? But if you are for that, then you should be for more laws against FGM, because it's really hard for people to argue why FGM should be banned and not see the same reasoning apply to male genital mutilation, right? So keep advocating. Like, more people seem like it's a gateway. Like, more people are okay with like being as aggressive as possible for female genital mutilation. Once that becomes normalized, once you set a precedent there, then you could apply the same. Now you have more and more laws, and now you could like legally justify, well, if that's justified, this also applies to male genital mutilation, right?
Oh, I forgot to say that Rivka unfortunately can't join us today because she's traveling. But I really wish she was here right now because she has such a good understanding of the law.
Yeah. Do you want to read this comment before I go to?
Yeah, Darwinian Atheist is saying, I appreciate the progress, and that wasn't whataboutism. I just joined the stream.
Okay. Hey, I'm gonna use your comments to make my point. I don't. Okay. What is this? Okay, Go Doll is saying something. I'm not sure what this is. I don't understand what this means. Do you want to read it?
The government should be able to do that through the Commerce Clause. What the H? They bent the rules for way less. Why not do it now?
I don't know what that means.
Well, the Commerce Clause is one of the ways that this is it's a key part of this law that's it also that everything hinges upon. So Gregory is saying sex discriminatory genital mutilation laws for 23 years since 1997 is not progress in any sense. Imagine if MLK Jr. said that the civil rights movement should only protect blacks. Well, I mean, that's a good point. I think what I'm trying to highlight here is that if this is successful, this would set legal precedent that would help bring other people the progress forward. So,
I agree.
Let me finish. So the civil rights movement of like the early 1960s helped set the precedent for the gay rights movement that emerged in the 70s, right? Because it helped establish that discrimination on the basis of immutable characteristics is not unconstitutional, but in violation of the Civil Rights Act. So I'm kind of referring to that kind of like the extension. What am I trying to say? It's been a crazy day.
Okay, can I say something?
Development in the law over time.
All right. So no, Gregory, you're completely right, and that's why if this FGM, if that's why people who are against male genital mutilation should support this, because once this is normalized, once this is the law, then it's very hard to argue against not making it. Like, it will be a step towards banning male genital mutilation, because you could argue it's sexism if you don't do that, right? So hold on. Secular protest saying, does Islam have a strong stance in favor of male genital mutilation? Strong, yeah, I mean, it's mandatory, so it is as strong as it could get, right? All right, cool.
Could you make a few of our trusty regulars an admin?
Oh yeah,
because we're on a new channel and we are flooded with trolls for some reason today.
Yeah. Maybe AGA has some experience.
Suha.
Oh yeah, where's Suha? Add moderator. So AGA, you're a mod now because you have some experience. Guys, do not ban people for no reason, okay? We have like today we have some people trolling in the YouTube live chat. So I'm creating some mods. Okay.
Oh, Katie's here too.
Katie is here too.
Yeah.
Oh, Katie's oh no, where's Katie? Oh, Katie. I'm gonna make Katie a mod. Guys, only do this for people who are spamming, okay? Don't be like, oh, we're gonna block somebody because they said something that could remove our YouTube account or something. No, you're not gonna get punished for the comments in the live chat for YouTube, okay? Like, please do not police people's speech, even if it's the most horrible speech. Only remove people who are just spamming, okay? Like nonstop same message, like 10 or 20 times. And also, don't bother telling them not spamming. I don't stop spamming, because they're gonna spam anyways, right? All right, do we go to the next news? Unless you want to add something.
No, that's let's go to the next news.
Guys,
we cannot clap for this.
Yeah, Dominator, I'm not the most trusted. Guys, I'm saying the most trusted because these people have experience admitting. Don't be butthurt over not becoming an
No,
admin.
but he's making a joke saying, I'm not the most trusted because I didn't call Armin the most sexiest ex-Muslim.
Yes.
That's a betrayal we cannot tolerate.
Yes. And also subscribe to our newsletter, because if we get removed from all these platforms, at least we could reach out to you. And guys, by the way, if you subscribe to our newsletter, you get a free copy. Where's your copy, Susanna? Get it. We're doing promotion. You get a free. It's not even promotion. It's free. Okay, so if you subscribe to our newsletter, link in the description, you get a free copy of Why There's No God. Come on, like, I'm handing it out for free. Okay, it's a bestseller on Amazon, and you get it for free. So subscribe to our newsletter, and you get a free copy of Why There's No God sent to you. Link in the description.